Well, we spent a month ago, a few days in Milwaukee at the RNC, and we spoke on the main stage. And our message is very similar to the message we have here. This is a terrible humanitarian crisis. Time is running out, and all leaders must work together in a bipartisan fashion to put pressure on both Hamas and the Israeli government and reach a deal that is so much overdue. So much overdue. I think both sides of the aisle have a clear understanding that Israel's right to exist is there, and that support to Israel has been and will continue to be solid. Yet, obviously, we want to make sure that whoever is elected puts the priorities right, supports Israel, declares that Hamas is a terror organization that should be eliminated off the face of the earth, and do everything in its power to bring the hostages back. This conflict to an end and brings stability to the region.
We urged anyone protesting, for the war to end, to protest Hamas to release the hostages, because that would most definitely bring calm and a ceasefire and a better future for all sides.
Countries must put the pressure on Hamas, but not only on Hamas, but also on Bibi Netanyahu's government as the prime minister, who needs to make bold decisions and has been reluctant to give up on some of the more difficult elements of this deal, and so far has only brought recently bodies.
For us, it's natural and sort of tragically natural that we be here in order to make sure that the hostage issue, which is truly an international issue, specifically for us, there are 8 American citizens who remain hostages amongst the 109. So for us, RNC, DNC, these are natural places for us to really do what we can and what we must for our loved ones, to make sure that across the political spectrum in the United States, there is broad support for getting our loved ones home. And the only way to defuse what very well might become a very ugly war with Iran and its proxies, a ceasefire must come in Gaza, hostages must be released, and the people of Gaza must be allowed to have something that resembles a normal life. That can only happen when the hostages come home and a ceasefire begins. The Israeli army recovered the bodies of 6 hostages from Gaza, 4 of whom were from my kibbutz. And all of them were alive when taken on October 7th and remained alive for weeks, if not months, in Hamas captivity, and died either by starvation, neglect, execution by Hamas, or friendly fire from Israel. So every day, every moment is a risk to their lives.